Hey everyone, Henry here, and in this video I'm just going to be answering a couple questions for the Reimagining Seattle storytelling project. The first question is how have the events of this year changed you and your community? For me personally, been more conscious about my spendings, my surroundings, about the well-being of my household. I've been in touch with my family so much more than in pre-COVID, which is actually very surprising, and really just not taking anything for granted. The outcome of this pandemic really showed me how valuable life is and how much we should really appreciate every day. Be thankful for what we have, and work hard to be happy, work hard to support your family, to support your community, and so that every day is worth waking up for. And for my community, things that have changed is, because we haven't been interacting in person anymore, we've still been able to keep connection through an online app called WeChat. So we've done so much over that application. We've done video group calls with 9 people per group. We've been having chats, sending emojis for the past 7 months, and we've even hosted exercise and cooking classes on WeChat, which is surprising. I say that because the participants are senior non-English speaking residents of the Chinatown International District. And initially the assumption is just imagining teaching your grandpa or grandma how to use an iPhone is mind-blowing. But to reflect on what we've accomplished in the last 5 months hosting these cooking and exercise classes, I was surprised, and you will be too. I think this is the future. We're gonna have more online interactions, both providing services, providing activities, telehealth, communicating, staying in touch with people. I think this is gonna be the future. All planning is gonna be done online, sharing photos. Yeah, this is gonna be the future for at least the next year, I would say. Feedback that I've gotten from these residents is they're very cautious, even more than before, about their health. They really want more green space, want more space to move around and be active, because pre-COVID, if you imagine seniors living in small apartment units, being confined to these spaces pre-COVID, it gets pretty lonely sometimes. But now that COVID and the stay-at-home order is in place, that same feeling is increased exponentially. So speaking for myself, I'm holed up at home, and all I want to do is just go outside. And I want to go outside and play, go outside to the parks to walk my dog. And I want that more than ever compared to before. I want more green space. I want more space to just soak in the natural environments and the sunshine and the rain, because it's Seattle. And yeah, green space and open public spaces is going to be in high demand in the near future. So moving on to the second question, what are your hopes for the future in Seattle? Pre-COVID, I believed education was key. Learning from experience is what I always advocated for. And when people really are on the ground experiencing things that people experience every day, they build perspective. They put themselves in the shoes of others, and that's what I'm trying to say is. And that's what I hope for Seattle. People will be more empathetic, people will be more forgiving, because others are not like them or they don't think like them. They will start to build a greater understanding of their surroundings, be more accepting, be more happy, enjoying the small things in life. I think that would really make a big difference. I'm Henry, and I really hope you found this video helpful, entertaining, and maybe even brighten your day. So without any more things to say, I'm out. Peace.